all jurisdictions must work to contain the spread of COVID-19 for at least the next 2 weeks. That standard is echoed by Dr. Hellerstedt, the doctor who is in charge of this response for the state of Texas. He insists that Texas needs a unified, robust response to contain COVID-19. To achieve that goal, Dr. Hellerstedt earlier today declared a public health disaster in the state of Texas. Here is his declaration. My recollection is the last time this was declared in the state of Texas was 1901. This public health disaster declaration gives state and local officials important tools to ensure that we're going to be able to more and most effectively respond to this challenge. Well, to achieve the goals established by the President, by the CDC, to fulfill the public health disaster issued by Dr. Hellerstedt, to ensure that we maximize safety and health for all Texans, I am issuing an executive order authorized by Chapter 418. This executive order adopts for Texas the standards that have been set out by the President and by the CDC. It provides the following. Number one, every person in Texas shall avoid social gatherings in groups of more than 10. Number two, people shall avoid eating or drinking at bars, restaurants, and food courts or visiting gyms. Simply put, there will be no dining in at bars and restaurants, and gyms will be closed. Provided, however, and this is very important, that the use of drive-through, pickup, or delivery options is allowed and, in fact, highly encouraged throughout the limited duration of this executive order. Number three, people shall not visit nursing homes or retirement centers or long-term care facilities unless to provide critical assistance. And number four, all schools in the state of Texas shall be temporarily closed, but this does not mean education stops. Instead, superintendents should continue to work with the Texas Education Agency to continue online or additional educational options. This order is effective at midnight tomorrow, and it continues through midnight on April the 3rd. It may be extended after that, depending upon the status of COVID-19 in Texas, as well as the recommendations of the CDC. This executive order is not a shelter-in-place order. It does not prohibit people from doing things like going to the grocery store or gas stations or parks or banks. All critical infrastructure will remain open and operational. Domestic travel will be unrestricted. Government entities and businesses will continue providing essential services. Offices and workplaces, they remain open, but should only ask for essential employees to report to the place of work, and where feasible, allow and encourage employees to work from home or other remote sites. The more that people do to reduce their public contact, the sooner the COVID-19 disease will be contained, and the sooner this executive order will expire. No one responds to challenges better than Texans. So let's muster our traditional Texas spirit and together defeat COVID-19.